our country by walking away from a job that you cannot handle. The honest truth is that in our nation, millions of our people are jobless and frustrated, and the few with jobs are overworked and underpaid. If you were to ask an average Liberian whether their life is better today than it was 5 years ago, most will say no. The truth is, under the George Weah government, we are not on the right path. 5 years ago, President Weah said that Liberians were not going to be spectators in our own economy. He was right. Today, Liberians cannot even afford to be in the stadium to be spectators. We are outside of the stadium searching for jobs, searching for food, searching for hope, and searching for leadership. When he took office, President Weah promised to fight corruption. Not only has he failed, but he has protected corruption. He claimed to be pro-poor, but the poor are now worse off than they were 6 years ago. So yes, we are heading down the wrong path. We must ensure that our generation lights the fire today so that Liberia's
we cannot support the citizen and what is happening now. President Weah wrote the Senate asking us to grant permission. We granted that permission in 2020 roundabout, and we printed $64 billion. The first consignment came, nobody saw it. Among the first consignment of 500 notes, we only saw that 500 note with Thomas Fala as he was dividing the money. That money, when printed up to today, the last consignment of Kenya got $1,000 in money. They have not asked the public to go and change the money from the old notes to the new notes all over the country. They have not done that. They are sitting on the money, spending the money anyhow to buy a crowd and to buy votes, to pay for people. That is why they are using among some of our officials in NIMBA to go against us, which is impossible. NIMBA is suddenly on the ground and they determine not to vote for Weah. Apart from that, mysterious debts. These things happening cannot encourage us to support him. When we signed the agreement 2017 October, it ended 2022 October. We finished with them. They asked us to sign a new agreement. We said no. With all of these things which I'm now telling the Liberian people through you, they are not encouraging to join you. They are not encouraging. And also when I was threatened, you remember VOA, I was threatened, I reported to him. His response was to go in the church and insult me. I'm a killer, I'm a crook, I'm a duper, all kind of talk he talk. Apart from all of what I've already explained, Liberia has become a drug transit point. A drug transit point. From Colombia, Jamaica, all that, you know, it's from Jamaica. And this is what they do there, they smoke, they manufacture these things. $140 million drugs, container, cocaine, hard substance can never enter this country. Believe you me, before the government and this is the
We're mobilizing citizens to go to the United Party office and talk to Mr. Walker, Master Walker. We're mobilizing citizens to walk to the ARC office, the CPP office, to talk to Mr. Cummings. And the message will be clear. We want you to put your differences aside. Enough is enough. We want you to put your act together. We want you to combine. We want you to join. We want you to win the election, get the country move and develop our country. This is what the citizens are asking for. Citizens in the country and out of the country. I have met with these leaders. I have spoken with them. I have meetings pending with some of them. I've spoken to the people around them. And let me say this to you. 90% of the people I've spoken to around the inner circles of these people agree with what I'm saying. Yet I still don't understand why the position is still maintained for separate ways. Why? Why? This is what I don't understand. And I'm prepared to meet with the entire leadership.
Like these kinds of things on camera. And probably that is why this year most of the people run away from us. But what is important is the acceptance of our fast and our prayers. And we pray for our country. I want to emphasize again that the exception is basically due to the way the late Muna Phelan dealt with us. She was not only there on occasions like this, but sometimes you will see that, oh, this Imam will say Maruf is giving a problem, she will be there, quietly doing her thing. And before she even decided to contest, she will call the Imam to say, I will not make an announcement until I seek your blessing. So all of these things made us to say, look, this office should be an exemption to our policy, and that is why we continue to call this kind of courtesy. And beyond that, there is an election year. We don't want to appear like we are campaigning for a particular person. So we can't say much about yourself, but we'll just say, may God bless you for whatever you have been doing for our people. Like the Quran says, whoever does good does it for themselves. So the P is already there. You are being with our people, always identifying with them, and we highly appreciate that. we'll continue to pray for you and for the leadership of the country. And for all of us, we pray for a peaceful, successful election this year. So we thank you, and my sister here, she's always with you, and whenever we see her, it just shows the kind of person you are. That you are a very humble and respectful person. Otherwise, you wouldn't have her by your side. So we thank her also for being there. I still remember that time. She'll be there with us, and she continues to be there for us. So we thank her. We pray that God will bless her with long life and health and success. So we thank you, Lydia. So that's it. We appreciate the call. And come tomorrow, inshallah.
They must wear see as a student politics preemptive move. I'm not going to respond to that. If he said that government was about to arrest somebody today, is a government arresting somebody? That's student politics. I'm not going to respond to student politics. Okay? We interact on the national platform, and we should deal with things.
Now they in one place. Also, every time they take on Carol, imagine know the place. She has so much she can go before I go to come on one part. Or three, because sometimes she get a friend on the street.
The government has no commitment to them, and the government, by volunteering on the beaches, is not a guarantee that the government-run program you will be factor. You are doing voluntary work. I say thank you. And shenanigans. So I don't want anybody coming to hold the government accountable for voluntary work that they are doing. And he made it very clear. So when we had a meeting with the people, both here and President Solomon Joe made an appeal to me. He said, Minister, even though the government did not put these people on the beach to volunteer, government is not obligated to them in any shape or form, but we are appealing to you to see reasons to accommodate some of them. I said, absolutely, these are Liberians, and this is a Liberian program, and therefore I'm willing to accommodate them. I don't know them, you know them. So we agreed to accommodate some of these folks in both Nukutown and West Point that have been voluntary on the beaches. Okay. And the decision on who and the number of persons to accommodate rest with the both lawmakers. Representative Dixon Sewell, Nukutown, District number 16, and Representative Solomon George, District number 7, West Point area. So those are compromises we're prepared to make, but we are happy with the team that we have running the program right now, enthusiastically waiting for May 1 to kickstart this program. Last year were 15 communities, but it'll be more than 15 communities now. Okay. And we'll be empowering 3,848 people on this program.
I have gone through too much. I am going through too much. And as a human being, I have decided that this is what I'm going to do. And it does not matter what anybody thinks about it, but this is how I feel as a person. We've been involved in this struggle, this advocacy for a better Liberia for too long. 8 years now, we've been involved. We've risked it all. We have lost our businesses. Our lives have been threatened. We have suffered more than most people in the struggle. We find ourselves in an opposition community where we are supposed to hold together and be there for one another, to have a singularity of purpose, a commonality of purpose. But there are elements within the opposition camp who treat me, I'm not speaking for y'all, I'm speaking for me as a human being, a single human being. They treat me, they act to me as if I, Costa, am a threat to them. So therefore, convinced that They hate me. I have decided as a human being that I will not hate them back. But here is what I will not do. I, Henry Pedro Costa, do solemnly swear and promise on this 20, it does not like me, that it hates me, that it tries to undermine the work that I do. I shall not support such a person for president. Let me repeat myself. I, Henry Pedro Costa, as an individual, my one vote, I shall not give it to any political leader whose party has adopted the agenda of fighting to destroy Henry Costa. I will not support you for president. In fact, I will use my gift, I will use my words, I will use my persuasive power to ensure that you do not become president. Let me repeat, anybody who has made it their business to seek my destruction, to seek my downfall, to celebrate my ordeals, to celebrate my struggles, to undermine the struggle to which we are committed, to which we are given so much, I want to assure you and inform you as of today that I shall do everything within my power to ensure that you do not become president of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay, folks, a very good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to another edition of the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1, the radio service of Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We're beaming live and direct from the corner of Broad and Buchanan Streets, downtown Monrovia. Good afternoon to all of you who are glued to our broadcast at the moment. My name is Theo Williams. My colleague is Anthony Q. Jeffan Jr. John Lay. We are set to bring you the weekend's presentation of the Hard Talk. And so from wherever you are this afternoon, whatever you're doing, it's a wet Wednesday. Earlier today we noticed a little downpour of rain. Anthony, you were in the heart of town when the rain came down. I'll come to you later on, but let me welcome our audience. Those of you following us online, we'd love to say welcome as well. Whether via Facebook or the Radio King app, we'd love to say a pleasant welcome to the Hard Talk. Today is Friday. The weekend starts today. Today is the 28th day of April 2023, and today is D-Day for the Opposition Unity Party. Minutes ago, the running mate to Ambassador Joseph Boakai was announced. So that means all of the analysis provided by this station and other media institutions in this country just came true, Anthony. All of the projections, all of the analysis you can think about regarding this whole running mate pronouncement has ended. And it was just exactly what some media institutions, including ABC Radio, projected. Anthony, having said that, let me welcome you to this edition of the program. How are you today? You look good, my man. How are you?
Well, I'm good, Theo. It's a pleasure to be here on the weekend edition of the show, as you said earlier. And we are always happy at the moment we have life to wake up every day, go about doing what we love doing best. It brings excitement to us because this is what we choose. A path we choose to inform our people, to help in credible information dissemination.
Yes.
And so when we are doing this, I'm always happy.
Exactly. Let me stay with you and just pick up the wise words of the day from you quickly.
And so what we have today for our wise words is the true mark of maturity is when somebody hurts you and you try to understand their situation instead of trying to hurt them back. I want to read that again.
Yes.
The true mark of maturity is when somebody hurts you and you try to understand their situation instead of trying to hurt them back. And so when a man step on you, maybe you know that they may have fallen down. You have to understand. Sometimes somebody they come from the street. They pick their pocket, they're already frustrated, they start to insult you. But because you understand what they're going through, sometimes you just sit by yourself and say, no man, no more men like this. We don't be here that there's something going wrong. You try to understand their situation instead of reacting to them similarly. I think it makes you much more mature than that person.
Great. What a perfect wise words of the day, folks. You heard it from my colleague Anthony Q, Jeff and Gina. By the way, where do you get all of those interesting pieces from, Anthony?
Wow.
Do you research them?
Of course, yes.
Or do you have a special app you normally?
No, Google them, my friend.
All right, that's good. Well, again, welcome to the Hard Talk, people. We here set rough and ready to serve you between 9 to 6 o'clock with all of the interesting developments of the day. Again, like I mentioned earlier, Anthony, the Liberian media, just said it right. And
yes,
all of the analysis proffered over the time since the speculations about this whole Ronime thing came about, all of the analysis, all of the predictions and projections, the media got it right, Anthony. Today, Jeremiah Kwan was announced, running mate to Ambassador Joe Boaka,
right,
who is the standard bearer of the opposition Unity Party. And today, they consider this day as a green day, right?
Yes.
You were out and about Central Monrovia earlier this morning. You just returned to base. Let's talk a bit about what did you see when you were out, specifically at the HQ of the Unity Party. And let's talk about, we'll do a comparative analysis of what we've seen today and what we saw probably February 4 of this year, and talk about other issues. We provide other analysis as per what is happening today in our country, specifically with the opposition, and then later on we can open the lines for the audience to participate. So let's begin with you, Anthony. Let's begin the conversation. You were in the thick of things today at the headquarters of the Unity Party,
yes,
in Central Monrovia.
Right.
Let's know from you, and for the sake of our audience, what did you gather while you were in the field today?
Well, I am one person who believe that there should be always a space for people to exercise their political rights.
Certainly.
Over the years in our country, we have tried as people. We've tried as people to understand what it takes to give rights to everyone equally, regardless of where they come from, who they are, what they're involved with, what their party is. And so these things continue to happen in our country. Today, as you ask a question, I just try to, somebody say you're passing China to go to America. So I just try to lay basic on that. But we got out there about the morning hours and try to observe the political terrain as the Unity Party stand-up bearer or political leader, if you want, was getting prepared to select his running mate. Earlier on, you and I in this building, on this microphone, got aware that the former vice president was selecting Ban Jeremiah Kwan. And during that time, Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, who was a contender, wrote a statement in which we automatically understood that she wouldn't have been there. And so we got there and tried to observe. We were looking for a few things. A statement released from Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence said she is going to consult. And when we spoke, when the Vice Chair for Press and Public Affairs spoke, to the Morning Breeze this morning, he said the political leader was on her way. Daniel Sano. That the political leader was on her way to Basel.
All right.
As part of their consultation with their supporters, stakeholders, and well-wishers. And so we were first looking for an emblem of the Liberty Party. Because the fact that a t-shirt, maybe a banner bearing an emblem of the Unity Party, the Liberty Party, sorry, it means that to some extent the Liberty Party is around.
Okay.
We were looking for that.
You did not see?
We did not see anything. And so anyone want to disprove that, watch all of the videos. We did not see anything. And we're doing this with our independent thought, void of bias. And so we also tried to find an emblem of the All-Liberian Party. You are aware that Mr. Benin Ayure has been standing with the Unity Party, Joseph Boaka, Hendren Costa, and the rest of them. So we tried to find an emblem of the All-Liberian Party, the ALP. We didn't see any. Well, anyone can now agree that we saw a group with a banner that you have, because this is politics. You have Boaka, you had Jeremiah Kun, and I saw CB Bashir. On the other one, you have Boaka. I'm still finding it difficult. What I saw numbly, but I saw Boaka, Jeremiah Kun. I'm sure, but banner of such will be printed by the General Unity Party, because maybe sometimes they feel that people did not know what was ongoing. But I saw a group with a banner with Jeremiah Kun moving around. I did not listen to a single bar of music except from the Sonega music. Sonega is a basso man, you know that. And so Sonega, anytime he sings,
he did a song for the Unity Party.
Anytime he sings, he sometimes makes it a little bit with basso. So the song he sang for Unity Party, that song could not anyway be ascribed to Liberty Party basso. No, that is a Unity Party song. But I listened to typical Gio Mano songs consistently from Nimba.
Okay.
I saw groups from the MDR representing Jeremiah Kun.
And that was also a clear indication that yes, indeed, Kun would have been pronounced today.
When I saw that, I said, all of what we said have come to pass, because Theo, when you go into many a times when people go into final, or when they go into a ceremony to receive maybe awards, the way they go there, you definitely know that that person was pre-informed.
Yeah, they will be one of the recipients.
They will be one of the awardees. And so Jeremiah Kun went there dressed in white suit, from down up white. His wife, white. He had 3 children, all white, the same way Jeremiah Kun dressed. So it tells me that something is going somewhere.
Okay.
We look around. We couldn't find any other political party that is part of, in fact, because all I can say to you, there were 3 political parties in the collaborating political parties. In the CPP, we are 4, the Liberty Party, Unity Party, ALP, and ANC. So when the Liberty Party got divided, when the Liberty Party experienced the division, a faction went to Joseph Boaka, a faction went to Cummings. So you have one faction or portion of Liberty Party, Unity Party, and ALP. So that was 2 parties in half. So you have one ANC and half Liberty Party. Today I expected seeing the faction of Liberty Party with Unity Party. I expected the ALP, but unfortunately, I saw the MDR. I saw
Did you see Senator Prince Johnson?
Senator Prince Johnson was in the middle of the park.
Okay.
Senator Prince Johnson was there with his red beret on his head. And I saw the EFFL National Chair or Commander-in-Chief.
Conquer.
I saw Dr. Jeremiah Wapo of the Vision for Liberia Transformation
What does
Party.
that mean? Talking about the EFFL Johnny Ranks with... Can I say John Ring? All right.
Maybe there could be some semblance of giving support.
Okay.
I saw Yeke Koluba, even though Yeke Koluba is partisan of the ANC.
Honorable Koluba?
Yes. Yes, Yeke Koluba was there. Tio, let me sidetrack this a little bit.
Okay.
Yeke Koluba, and representing the Yeke Koluba in this country. I want to say this very clear. Representing the Yeke Koluba, sometimes in Liberia we make people. We are good at making people, giving people relevant, undue relevant. Yeke Koluba, yeah, he's a representative. He should be respected. I agree with anybody. He should be respected. But a man who every day insult the leader of the country, except Joseph Boakai Eravo, no other person arrived over there. In fact, I'm even confused because I believe what I saw, Yeke Koluba Eravo was more, I don't know the political way to give it. This, the guys can say gigantic.
Okay.
Than even Joseph Boakai. And Yeke Koluba was consistently given special recognitions. When you have some of the partisans of the Unity Party, the Clarence Massacre, the rest of the guys there, they were not given such recognition. Prince Moi and the rest of them, they were not given such a recognition.
Chairman Luther Tapper and the rest of them.
No, Chairman Luther Tapper is a chairman, he spoke. But the recognition Yeke consistently received. None of them received that. But again, let me come back. Not seeing Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, not seeing the ALP, not seeing those we expected to have sympathized or identified with the former vice president, and the former vice president picked Jeremiah Kong. Before today, many persons, in fact, there was a report we carried. You listen to the guy. The guy is a Unity partisan. He was asking, I don't know what in the paper thinking on. But again, that's how they want to do it. Politics is okay for me. I believe politics is a game of deceit.
We have cringe bare fellows.
We've heard too many things about this selection today. And because of what we heard,
yeah, there was cause of speculations, Anthony.
Because of what we heard,
ranging from receiving money allegedly as well.
We received information,
and
gathered
issues
that the former vice president was financially induced by Jeremiah Kong. And because of all of these things, some people doubted and that no, former vice president Joseph Boakai will not select that man. By the end of the day, we predicted that Kong would have been picked for all of what we gathered. Today, here is it. Normally now, somebody will say, Nyomli has gotten bloody nose. Nyomli has gone with frustration. Because if you read the statement,
not just Nyomli, even the Ure, the Costa and others who...
I have listened to something from Costa and I tried to, well, Costa, I don't know whether it's a recent podcast when he said, I'm not going to support such a person with my one vote.
That is recent, Anthony. We just played that. It's recent.
And we try to pick up how did the vice president, sometimes when you are living with people, when people stay with you, when you interact with people who work with you, you have to understand them. It is wrong for someone to give their life. And I want to say this, Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, I am not maybe a fanatic of politicians, because I believe that politicians are people who are deceitful. I'm one person who believes that politicians are people who are deceitful. So I'm not a lover of politicians. But here is it. Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence fell apart from her political party. She went through turmoil. Her party got divided as a result of her stand with Joseph Boakai. Today, the man she stood for, the man she gave her time for, the man she sacrificed her position in the party for, because you are aware that people are in court. One day, Benete will tell you, say, you're a political leader. The other day, you will hear people say, she's a political leader. They're fighting because of the stand she's taking to stand by the former vice president. Now, she left alone. Many persons are asking the question, how did Jeremiah Kun come to this picture? Jeremiah Kun was never a part of their collaboration.
Well, we've said all of those, Anthony, but let me ask you about the turnout today. What do you make of the turnout? You were there. I mean, you saw it firsthand. What is your take about the turnout?
Well,
can we compare to this turnout to what we witnessed in Monrovia on February 4 from the ruling establishment?
Sincerely, the ceremony today pulled out some level of individuals. They brought out people in their number. That was on Broad Street.
Just around Broad Street, the HQ.
Yes, but the crowd from Nelson Street to Robert Street,
yeah,
that entire place was filled. Their compound was filled. They are good number, but again, on a sincere note, that could not be compared to what was witnessed on February 4, when the CDC re-petitioned President George Weah to contest the 2023 elections. No. But they had a good number. You know, I one person who believe that you can never do more than your best. The people they have to pull out, those are the people they pull out.
And talking about the numbers, Antonin, earlier, I mean, late yesterday evening, there was a post from the former Secretary General of the Unity Party in Mo Ali, who said there were plans by the ruling establishment to create havoc, you know, regarding to this event. Did you notice anything of such? Did you notice violence while you were, on your reportorial duty?
I read that post this morning that, in fact...
And he was even interviewed by Fidel City on the Morning Breeze, and he maintained his position regarding that. But you were there. Did you witness anything of such?
No. Nothing of such was seen. There was no sign of infiltration.
All right.
There was no disturbance. There was nothing like people, coming in to chant slogan opposite to what was being chanted as maybe Rescue One, Rescue Team, JNB, and the rest of them. Nothing on the contrary.
Yeah, because that was a grave allegation, Anthony, against the mayor of Monrovia.
Yeah,
according to him, Mayor Koji has some guys planted. I mean, they were printing T-shirts to give it to seditionists who would come in the midst of their partisans and behave differently. And if I even grant interviews to the press and say X, Y, and Z, those are things he said. But anyway, like you said,
yes,
I don't think it's healthy for our society, Anthony. I don't think we should be proceeding that way in this country. I'm not sure.
Theo,
I'm not sure that is
politicians.
necessary. No, besides them being politicians or besides talking politically, I mean, these are things you would do that could probably stir up something else in the country, Anthony. We should not be making these kinds of pronouncements.
And sometimes when they're talking, when you ask them, the next minute they will tell you that was a political statement. Yeah. So that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons why.
I don't think it's called for, Anthony.
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
That's wrong.
You can make those kinds of allegations.
It is counterproductive.
And at the end of the day, it turned out to be something different, you know. But anyway, that's it. Yeah. You're listening to the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1. We are the official voice of Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We broadcast programs of information, education, as well as entertainment. We're online. We are on Facebook, ABC Radio 105.1 official. We're also on the Radio King app. You can download any of them and you will start to receive instant notifications regarding all of our programs, news, and analysis here on this station. Well, Anthony, when people talk about the leadership inability of Ambassador Bwaka, other people see it differently. But I want to strongly believe, and I want to be clear here, that I'm not sure Ome Bwaka is a good leader or can be a good leader.
Okay.
He has failed miserably. Given his wealth of experience, given the length of time he spent in government, it is expected that he will exhibit a high degree of leadership skills or ability, if you will. Under the watchful eyes of Joe Bwaka, or during his tenure as chairman of the CPP, this man could not unite the CPP. In fact, the confusion deepened at the time when he was chairman of the CPP,
right,
as compared to all of the other people who became chairman subsequently, right?
Yes, yes.
And like you mentioned, Anthony, Ambassador Bwaka and the Ure, the Kanga Lawrence, the Henry Costa, and all of those people were having consultations. They were moving together for the time being. And to want to kick them, or to have kicked them, I think it was something different. That was least expected. Least expected. Nobody anticipated this, Anthony. Nobody anticipated that. And that could be considered a high level of deception.
Of course.
Or high degree of deception. So now the question is, can this man actually lead this country? Does he have the wherewithal? Is he capable of uniting Liberians? Already this country is divided politically. This country is divided politically. The hate is too much. It's just too much. These are questions that come to mind, folks. Is he able to unite Liberians if in case he becomes the next president, following his track records of not uniting or failing to unite the opposition? Does he have the capacity to unite the entire citizenry of this country? These are questions that come to mind, folks. So all of the projections, all of the analysis proffered at Atayi centers, street corners, various media institutions is now a reality. So that means you can sit and just put on your lenses and be able to make a determination and know how things will end up in the final analysis, especially from the opposition angle. Especially from the opposition angle, because of opposition leaders' inability to handle their own issues internally. How or why should we trust these people, folks? These are questions that come to mind. Why should we trust them? Or how can we trust them? What are the possibilities that if indeed we give them the mantle of authority to steer the affairs of this state, that they will do it diligently, they will do it, wisely, and just remain as a leader or as leaders? What are the possibilities? Somebody will say it's quite unfortunate to see the way Ambassador Bwaka behaved. To continue to maintain or to continue to perform dismally in terms of proffering accurate leadership ability. It's just frustrating. And so it is what it is, folks. It has happened, Honorable Cone is not the vice or running mate to the Unity Party standing bearer, Ambassador Joseph Yeman Boakai. It is clear that the other folks are disenchanted. Because of the disenchantment, they did not form part of today's event. So that means things have fallen apart. Yumli has gone her separate way. Henry Costa, Mr. Ure, and other folks are also in their own little corner now as we speak, because of the high grade of deception on the part of Ambassador Boakai. And I have said this to people, and I will continue to say that he has absolutely no leadership ability. I have not seen that. I have not sensed that. He has to prove me wrong. He has to prove others wrong. Someone who spent all those years in government, much is expected. All those years of service to country in leadership, it is expected highly of you to exemplify those leadership skills acquired over the years. But with Boakai, it was just something on the contrary. On his watch, the CPP crumbled. It even got worse on his watch as compared to Mr. Cummings and Madam Yumli Kanga Lawrence. So that is to tell you the kind of person he is. Let's just take this break. Following the break, we will come back and entertain your calls. We'll talk about the UP activities on today. All of you who have been following, who've been talking across regarding this day, we afford you the opportunity to just weigh in and have a say on the first segment of the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation. We are live and direct from the nation's capital, Monrovia. 0777 105 100, 0555 105 100 are the numbers you will call to be a part of the conversation right after this break.
Somebody asked me, oh, why was the president here? You know what you're supposed to. I know how we're supposed to. The OG TV and him, sir. Money is for escorting and the telephone for Ghana. Yeah, what branding issue do we have in mind? The thing very too much. You know, say the city government. We want the Bible that can be a central one. With the Bible that from all the somebody born in. The video somebody asked me, oh, why was the president here? You know what you're supposed to. I know how we're supposed to. And the president of the world, I've from all. Yeah? Who said that? I think the president of the world, but we are following from the short boom. And the Bible know that we see someone that wants to be sent up at twice. Because that Bible came up with running a short boom. Well, they respected people cross us. You saw nobody look at it. What are you going to do? For the Bible, my brother, we are putting it in the area as short boom. Because the Bible here, when the Bible there, what the thought I was we never allowed to talk about the Bible. Yeah, well, they respected that. But people with the Bible, I was told that you've been in a very good relationship with the Vice President. How can that relationship is standing better? It's better now because the Bible want to be here there now. The Bible want to ascend up. We're close. But since the Bible become a Vice President now, no way. If I see it, the sub we have it now. Do I go somewhere else? Oh, why is the president here? You know where I go to? How where I go to? They put someone where I go to the president and the guy out to see her. So either you get there for the Bible to see the sub there. You know that if ever part of the sub, yeah, we feel it bad. The sub is in that view. They are feeling bad. And I want the sub like Bagaya. The whole country, the sub, everywhere feeling bad. Now the Bible that came on. But why you are limiting your position to honor the Vice President? Well, hello. Yeah. Why never see marriage? Never know you from. The Bible never the Bible is going to at the shop of what? My children, you know that the former Bible and my head and to let
Oh, meaning before this time, the former vice president was very closer to you people.
Yes, very closer to us.
So this current vice president, she have taken her back to you people.
Totally.
And you boy were used to run campaign for her.
Totally. Yeah, as senator. Yeah, we want to almost get me twice. But almost for the trouble in that we are spending we are better now by 5%.
So what's the measure you have for the vice president this morning?
The thing that the medical vice president is, Oma is hearing off because I didn't represent the interview. Number so off. That is somebody for the can see up with you. Because when I come in here, anybody stop people. When you guys there, you have for the trouble, they have on you. So they have on you.
So we are getting closer to...
Okay, let's leave it at that, folks. Yeah. My man, Colley expressed himself. Colley is the chairman of the Short People Association in Bond County. Well, let's take the calls now on 0777 105 100, 0555 105 100. And you'll be live on the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 15.1. Mr. Jeremiah Kwan called him running mate to Ambassador Joseph Boakai on today. It's no secret anymore. It's clear. It's confirmed. Let's know how does it feel. Let's take another caller. This first caller, sorry. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. How are you today?
Oh, bless God so much.
Please lower the monitor. Let's have a safer conversation, please.
Yeah, it's okay, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. For the poor leadership of Honorable Joseph Nima Boakai concerning Honorable Nyomli Lawrence, Henry Petro Costa, I hereby stand to also withdraw my support because of what he did. I would prefer voting the CDC or Alexander Cummings. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very kindly for your participation. Let's do this line. Take another caller here. Caller here, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome to the Hard Talk on ABC Radio. I'm sure you follow the analysis proffered earlier on.
Yes, of course. My name is Dearest Bronsky. I call from Sinkos.
Go ahead, Dearest.
Yeah, what the former VP did today is complete ingratitude and ungratefulness.
Okay.
Let's be frank. Mr. Yue lost his 36 years married because he supported Mr. Boakai. Nyomli Lawrence was dragged to court because of Boakai. Where was Mr. Kuhn? Let's be frank that ungratefulness in Mr. Boakai will not get in front of the Bassa people. So if he think that he got a continual force that he can just take on the vote to be president, it's better for George we have to go back. If it's like Mr. Cummings, it's better than president we have to go back. But Joseph Boakai did a very wrong thing today. And I'm so disappointed. He will never become president in Liberia when he died.
And interestingly, Mr. Yue was not in attendance. Madam Nyomli Lawrence did not attend the program as well. Lisa talk about Henry Costa and others. So let's take more calls. Another caller is on this line. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. How are you? What is your name?
I'm doing good, and the name is Fred Dewey, and I'm in from the political office of the Abandon Sedition in District 14.
From which office?
I'm calling from the office of the Abandon Sedition.
Go ahead. You are live.
All right, thank you. That is why we've been saying that for President, we have to become a one-term president and make a unified and a committed opposition.
Exactly.
This attitude has been exemplified by the former vice president. I've just proven as his inability of unifying whosoever or block within the opposition. This vice president is also, he's the chief architect of the opposition going straight through division. So, this may have nothing to offer, and the excellence and the ungratefulness and the applause and Nyomli Lawrence. I'm not a supporter of her, but for her, because of the fountain of the day, your because I love have been very sold on for several occasions and even been tried to court just to satisfy his desire. But on the contrary, of course, she was let down and then today taking Jeremiah Paku. We are not against Jeremiah Paku, but we are discussing if what deserves a flower whatsoever in their struggle. To every struggle, there must be a dividend.
Okay.
That's what people take struggle for.
Thank
so
you.
for his behavior, it's clearly so that he lacks unity. Thank you very much and have a God bless you.
Thank you very kindly as well for your participation. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call this afternoon and be live on the first segment of the Hard Talk on ABC Radio 105. But one, let me do justice to those who are calling online too. Never mind. It's not intentional though. Hope you can call back. All of you who were calling on this line can call back 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 and be live on the Hard Talk on ABC Radio. Let me take this caller here from line 2. Never mind. Sorry for keeping you on the line ever so long. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, this is Alfred Jivala. I'm calling from Steven Togo SA, Canada.
Go ahead, Givla. You're live on the show this afternoon.
You see, first of all, let me give an appreciation to all the people that make this program to come successful today. But let me tell the brand, but this is not about...
You think it was actually successful, as in your words?
For me, I believe that it is successful.
I'm asking you because Madam Yombi Lawrence denied 10. Mr. Yue denied 10. And Henry Costa denied 10 as well.
Yeah, the idea is that it's an issue to fight. Now, everybody is some people thinking it's not.
Your line is not of the best quality. Let me hold you there and take another caller. The person slipped off the line. Let me come back to line 1 and take more calls from this end. The lines are blinking. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Good afternoon. This is Nicholas Aaron calling on the team.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, people should come to this school with sincerity, honesty, and clarity. I hear people saying that because of JNB, that was the reason for which the woman in America want to go today. So why should go be? Do they have evidence? And the woman had a political internal wrangling, and she was not able to settle that those issues.
So what are you saying in essence? What are you saying in essence?
JNB, choosing on Jeremiah Kekun as one made to him. People should not politicize by saying that the man is ungrateful. So, I mean, they shouldn't do such a thing as that because they are saying
but the politics, and those are all politicians. Are you talking about politicizing?
They will not vote for all that one. It's not correct.
Okay, thank you.
So, thank you.
Thank you very kindly. Let me come back to line 2 and take more calls. Let me do justice again. This person is off the line. I don't know why. Let me see who's here. Oh, you can't do this to us, man. We're wearing hair from in the studio and then you call in with that kind of feedback. I'm afraid I will have to let you go and take someone who is ready. Good afternoon or good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you, ABC Radio. How are you?
Welcome as well. Good to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I think Brother Theo Williams, your analysis with Jason Yamaboka, you are totally wrong, even though it's the president's view. But you cannot force anyone who use God to go make peace. He said Joseph Boga refused to make peace with CPP. That only one person can agree to make peace. No. Then let us tell you that let's send you to Russia for you to go make peace.
So my man, listen. Listen. Who left the CPP first? Hello, boss man. Hello, my man. Wait now. We're not making flower back.
Let me talk. Let me go.
You want to talk?
Listen, well, I you speak, but please, when you finish speaking, hold the line. Don't go.
Then you leave the line. When you let him go, say you will listen to us.
Go ahead. Let you talk.
Jeremiah Koo, Joseph Boga was not wrong to select Jeremiah Koo. Number one, Joseph Boga did not promise Nyabri Lawrence. No, your Harry Pedro Costa. I will Costa for University. I would say no.
Okay.
You have people from
so my colleague has a question for you. Just listen, then I'll ask my question later on.
Yeah, but you work for me complete.
No, man, wait. You got me monopolize the whole show. I'll beg you, please. So listen now. No, wait now, my man, wait. Boss man, wait.
I'm not a person who monopolize things.
So you won't wait? You when you play, we'll cut it off.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire?
Oh, look at that thing. My man, wait. No, but we for the English one, my brother.
Go ahead.
Man, you Queen Elizabeth song.
No, I'm not Queen Elizabeth song. Like, you know how they for Jesus Christ right hand side. It's something that kind of thing.
So let's my man, let me deal with me again.
I'm a big young man. Let's take another caller. Good afternoon. Good evening, sorry. Good evening.
It's not your it's good afternoon.
My man, good evening.
It's 5 o'clock already.
I don't know too much when people talking again. I say it's so good.
Correction.
Okay, after 5.
Okay, I'm Chonske Betty calling from.
Evening hours here nice. Already 5 o'clock.
Chonske Betty calling from A Street.
Go ahead.
Listen to it. Let me just first highlight the post by Abu Ali. Like you said, this street, my dear brother, is how God commit or create chaos in a nation. He came up with a post that he couldn't defend. He couldn't justify the post. Yeah, indeed, all of those things highlighted don't happen. And take my word, comes on tour. It is hard to continue to post from one place to another, or we have won the election, and that crowd will. Another thing you say, as to Ambassador Burka, leadership, myself agree 100%. This man, since I got to know that man, when you're VP, he are never showing leadership.
Ambassador Burka ain't promised any value, so.
So listen, my dear brother, is what little guy they will cry at the end of the day. That ticket is a very wrong ticket. My verse I'm for the coalition, but John Bikanga and along with Burka, that could be a competitive ticket that we definitely going to work for time. But the ticket is gender insensitive. Is that the ticket that people want?
That's the opinion. Thank you so much.
Yep. Okay.
Let me come back to this line and take more calls. We will go for a break very shortly, but let's do all of you justice by entertaining all of the calls if possible. This caller is here. Good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm okay. This is Emmanuel Richardson. I joined the conversation from Upper Caldwell.
Go ahead.
I just sorry for you guys in the media. And we imagine when Honorable Burka became president, I don't think you guys were even criticizing because you are not winning election yet. When people try to criticize Burka, our friends on the other side won't flock people and start insulting people. So, you know, we just pray that when they win, go for bid, you be careful now. The reality here is, if you see what unfolding, it's a clear indication that Honorable Burka, you know, gets small problem when it comes to leadership. Everybody blame.
Not even a small problem. He has a big problem in terms of exhibiting leadership examples.
People blame Alexander Cummings. People blame Honorable ability of breaking CPP. Benedict and Cummings left. The people who stood by you with everything people said, today they are nowhere around. So we are saying to our people in Liberia, if you want to trust Liberia with Prince Johnson, because Jeremiah Kun, when they come at Jeremiah Kun, Prince Johnson is the one that running the show right now, Unity Party. Anything Prince Johnson says, Burka will go for it. So it's up to our people. If you see you want to trust the country with the less of Prince Johnson and the other guys, fine. But we are saying to our people and to our friends in the opposition, they are joking with Costa. The mistake they made, they allow Costa to get closer to Burka. Costa left, when Burka left from here, he went to America. There are so many things that Costa know about that woman. Today, people downplaying it and see that Costa and other people will hold back. Trust me, these guys will fight back. They will fight back. We'll hear a lot of things in the coming months.
Okay.
Thank you
very kindly for your participation. Let's take another caller here. We'll take a few more calls, then we transition. All right. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, there is Chimbas Mora calling from Tupu community.
Go ahead. From which community?
From Tupu community, around the Padre Fabio Bill on the Sumara Drive.
Tupu village, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say thank you for the topic on the discussion. You know, when it comes to leadership business, they come to decide to discuss leadership. Other people just feel that when you're saying the truth, it means that the wrong thing you're saying. I always admire your platforms on that. Because you know, when anytime the government do wrong, they will speak on the wrong part of the government and make sure the men to do the rightful thing.
That's why we are
Our honor brother on the, yes, our honor brother on the other side, I want to listen to the truth that people are speaking today. I think it is wrong. You see, when it comes to the CPP, when Senator Lauren was the Senate brought for the CPP at that time, there was no much conflict in the CPP. When the former CPP took over, the crisis began in the CPP to the extent that they could not resolve.
Yeah. The crisis
it was very serious at that time. We said that if the old men or so, everyone going there, the wise men, if he was wise at that time, he would accept the conflict in the CPP at that time. He could not allow Bernard Jumé to take Alexander Kumi to court at that time.
Thank you.
He never did it. And he still want there today. I was just there today. They pick it and choose today. The former VP will cry and cry. He will not succeed. Even in Nimakande, he will be whipped in Nimakande. I'm talking about Basa because if you follow the social media for now, the afternoon, if you follow the social media, you see the kind of thing that people from Basa are saying. I just feel it for him.
Okay.
I feel it for him. And he will just be prepared to extend the result because he will be much more about President John Mahama we are.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Thank you. Let's take another caller from this line. Caller here. Good evening. Oh, I'm afraid the person is off the line. Unfortunately, let me take this other caller here. Good evening.
How is my brother?
Please do what I already get in the background, please.
My name is Mohamed Kurma.
Go ahead, Mohamed Kurma.
My brother, Josabaga, died natural death.
What do you mean?
If he's not really blind enough to support Josabaga, the one all I know Josabaga to be somebody who not serious.
Oh.
Attention, zero. Twin Johnson and our people that disturb the country. They are a party go take some honor.
Well, the feedback now. Leave the radio a little bit. Just walk away. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think he lose. Finally speaking of brother, we all informed from Central Park and that's more than any sort of bugger again.
Oh, you were supporting earlier, right? You were supporting Ambassador Bouaka earlier?
I'm very supporting. I want a person who's been supporting for long, but once I heard today, I say, they say Jeremiah Queen. All the guys are going in my hand because they see a country political running this country. Anything when somebody from the country in the personal group, they just supporting. You see how good in there?
Okay, thank you.
Why make you think Jeremiah Queen and good, my man? You see, run away.
He's off the line.
Yeah, but man, just the main good.
Let me come back to this other line here and do justice once again. This caller will follow. Good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome. You have to please project your voice.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead.
Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah. You know, brother, thank you for your program on this session. Yeah, this is Jerry Dam, and I'm joining you from Lokita.
Go ahead, Jerry.
I don't know, like, bro. Today yesterday you were passing around, you don't want to tell them running me. Today the man was able to come to you to say, oh, today is the day to let my running me. Today you are telling me say that the man, what he did is to buy on the date. You said that Bernard Jumé is a warlord, that nobody can go with him. But today you want for Ambassador, Joma Bouaka, for me, I'm running me. I don't understand the black people problem, my brother. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The complex. Let's take another caller here. Good evening. Good evening.
That's what Messi and Angie well.
Good evening.
Oh, God.
Welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, they are
Huh? My man, we can't hear you, man. What are you talking? 077-105-100 055-105-100 are the numbers, and you'll be live on the Hard Talk. This caller here. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ambassador, welcome. How are you?
Okay, my name is Jay Manuel. I call from Bowman's Bridge, Electoral District 15. There are two key things I saw with me the decision of Honorable Waka. One, you don't want to get this delay on board because he further engaged her. You get me?
Go ahead.
He further engaged her to stay back and become the president pro of the Senate. To review the position, the information that I got. The second area.
Hello. Let me take the ABC Radio ambassador. He's been around for some time. Welcome.
Yeah, Trey, not treating me well today, man. Apart from Joe, you're not treating me well.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for accepting my call. I think I predicted before, right?
You predicted what?
I predicted the phone and the president.
The last time you told something, my colleague was trying to
ask you run away that day. You hear it, man? Isn't that big, you know? All right, we're going to suspend it. You want to speak, Bob, now? Will you?
Yeah, so I think I predicted before. I tell people that the marathon from Lima and Baka will be the running mate. And that prediction came to pass. But however, let me just go straight to the issue analysis. I think elections is number. We need number. I've been still waiting from time to time. I think we need number. If we can get Baka, get Lima, we get Lusa. Oh, got it. You know the size that I'm going to use? No. We're not in that politics. You know what I'm going to do? I think I would tell you and just do the whole prediction, the whole cabinet minister.
That's not again.
That's not it, you know. You know where we come in, Ramli?
All right.
You know where we come in, Ramli? Senate pro temporary.
No, but wait. That thing you're talking about, they all made nobody Senate pro temporary. You're telling me first?
You are generally. You should not do the analysis for us.
No, I beg you. We do our independent analysis.
Yeah, but you do analysis.
That you want to analysis, you'll be doing things.
Yeah, well, we come in, stand in, madam. I think we'll settle. You
Thank you, my ambassador. Thank you.
You're going to.
Good evening.
Yeah, doing Chief Smith call for around in NASCO village, District 17.
Go ahead, Smith.
I think Joseph Baga can be even women do not translate the same sign. So we are fucking anybody you bring. So like, what I can tell you? Women, when I get black man blood, you bring said it was fucking.
I think you're talking, we don't understand it. What you say again?
I said, Ambassador Joseph Baga can be even do not translate sign and running mate.
I mean,
we fucking.
Tio. As I mean, what you say?
I'm not going. I say, oh. I say,
but messing again.
I say, Joseph Baga can even be Donald Trump to be a running mate. So we are fucking battle back. So you want to worry about. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very kindly. Let's take another caller. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome. It's a pleasure. Good to have you on ABC Radio Hard Talk.
Samuel Bina is my name, and I join you from Nan Street.
Go ahead, Binda.
It is very much unfortunate to say that people that we believe or confide in, that will do things in the interest of our betterment tomorrow, that they are betrayed and they are continuing to do things that we just can't understand. I told one of my friends that Joseph Baga does not have leadership ability, but we have been arguing and tussling on it. Honestly, one of the greatest mistakes that they ever made was to allow Costa to be that closer to Joe Buckeye. Two, Costa was fast to already come out to what denigrate Jeremiah Kuhn. Regardless of the fact that he came out and said, sorry, be better, but they probably already know that Jeremiah Kuhn is a human passer.
No, we don't want to dwell on that.
No, we're not. No, we are just scratching some points and things.
Yeah, but
so,
my man, I won't.
What the party should have done in between, let him sit and think independently. They may have not been with you in a struggle, or the only thing you're fighting for is money. We agree. That CDC there, Job, we are never have money. But what happened around here? People print a t-shirt all year. You are wasted to that. So why is it that he will be so much anxious for
People print a
just
t-shirt
to
for
go
themselves
receive money?
today. They say people print a t-shirt for themselves today.
Oh, my brother, we are not seeing all that t-shirt, man. How many people were are there? If this identical occasion was to be great and planned the proper way, you would have seen the bars of people there. Henry Kosa, una group there. The ALP, una group were going to be there. But you saw what happened today? So I just tell the Liberian people that we will just continue to be in such an issue that we have found ourselves in. So we just want to say bravo to President Weah again for his second term.
Okay, thank you.
So, Theo, 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, CDC chairman.
Hello.
Just a minute, Anthony. Just
Okay.
hold on a little bit. Let me
Okay.
take this.
How are you?
Good evening.
Yeah, how you doing?
We're doing great here in the studio. And how are you as well?
I'm Usman calling for Agape Hill.
Go ahead, Usman. Where's that Agape Hill located?
Broadville.
Oh, Broadview, Agape Hill. All right, go ahead, Usman.
Yeah. Liberian people, we get it discriminating. But for now, as my Joseph Baka do good appointment today.
Okay.
I think so far so good. Liberian people too happy or it today. But you people just couldn't sign it, and I have political. So thank you.
Thank you. You're entitled to your opinion. 0-777-105-100. 0-555-105-100. Anthony, you were coming in.
Yes, few minutes ago, a few hours ago, like 4 hours ago, CDC chairman Mobile Modu posted on his official page, and this is what he wrote. He says, sometimes the biggest disappointment leads you to the right place. Yes, to every disappointment, there's a blessing.
All right. So let's take this caller here. Good evening.
How are you?
We're doing great here in the studio. And how are you as well?
Yeah, this is Anthony calling you from Lincoln. You know, I just want to appreciate you the manner you are controlling the show, the maturity.
Okay.
Because people using crowd voice and other journalists, then they cutting the people off, but you can allow everybody to express their views.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so what I want to say is that, you know, politics, the selection that Joseph Walker made, do the political side will know that choose a rightful, you know, person, because politics are two things. The first thing in democracy, you must have the number, and you must have somebody who financially, you know, is quick. To go against certain government in Africa, it means countries that, you know, have good number, or, you know, that person to have control over certain number. So the issue about Joseph Walker selecting my brother Jeremiah Kun and, you know, all people have to criticize. That's why I want to really recommend. The criticism is okay. Even when Joseph Walker select Youngly today, I think they will do. Even if they select Costa, even worse than this. Okay. So what I want to say, we all are Liberians. Let's pray to God. Let's maintain the peace and reach to October thing. And then we have the way decide.
Thank you.
Thank you. Win second term, or I mean first term, or we will continue. Let me maintain the peace.
Yes, peace is all we have. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you very much for the, you know, the opportunity.
Thank you. This caller. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, this is testimony by you on the radio this evening.
Joseph Jeremiah testimony, Barkley. Barkley, are you there? Good evening, Barkley. It seems like the network from Barkley's end is not so favorable. He dropped the line. Let's take 5 more calls, Anthony. 5 more calls. Then we transition and get into something else on the second and final lap of the hard talk. This caller, 1 of 5. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
How you doing?
We're doing great here in the studio.
I'm Amos Melvin with Junior.
But you called earlier.
No.
So your line is not of the best quality. Just take 1 or 2 steps from where you are so that we can have it better coming in.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to you for in the studio. I want to tell Joseph Human you can never do this country because we feel leadership ability.
Never belongs to God, my brother.
No, I know never belongs to God, but the other show just this is a clear manifestation.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take 2 of 5. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
We're doing great. It's a pleasure. Good to have you on this evening.
My name is Joseph Carr, and I come from Camp Johnson Road.
Go ahead. True.
When Harry Potter came from America, he said, I would do anything to make Joseph Walker become president. He said, even if I'm not contest to be senator, but I'll try by all means.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll try everything to make Joseph Walker to be president.
Exactly.
So we are supporting Joseph Walker, or we are supporting the TK. What I think is we will not talk to normally China with the level of time we are being together, maybe such thing happen this way, to care of that, the state talk, the state come out together, we need to be stronger. But Oscar, on the onset, Oscar never said that he wanted to be vice president and to Joseph Walker. So I don't see why we're saying why Joseph Walker got to disappoint Oscar, why Joseph Walker has to frustrate Oscar or Ben LP. And also, I mean, for the onset, I'll get almost like 3 weeks in the whole process. I will start for first to become, a running mate with Joseph Walker. So we think that Joseph Walker did it. That's what it to be. That says Jamaku to become in the fast running mate. And we know that Joe Mane we have with the us, Sam Okowa, from the city. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take 3 of 5. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Theo Williams.
Alvin Daniels.
Yeah, my name is Alvin Daniels, and I come from the UN draft.
Go ahead.
Well, let me appreciate this evening for the beautiful talking point, and also let me appreciate Almighty God for putting breath into us, our voice to be here. Theo Williams, today, the Almighty God has proven to Liberian people that the President we are in the face of Liberia. Because people yesterday, everywhere I pass, today will be launched out, the capital city, and today I've been moving freely. There is a manifestation to tell the Liberian people that President we are in the face of our country. We should not make any mistakes. The top Jordan Yuba is the president to make a little boy to be president for Liberia. It's a shame to Liberia, man. It's so saddening. Why was someone said 12 years in this country? 12 years. Now, see the people having a program on the main quota. What's that? It's a shame to Liberia, man. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. That's me. I see nothing wrong with that.
Did you see Pablo with your friends?
Good evening. 4 or 5.
Good evening, my brother.
Welcome.
My name is Michael Cannon from Battery Factory.
Go ahead, Mark.
My man, I don't want for people to say Joseph Walker made mistake. Joseph Walker is running after financial. 2017, Joseph Walker.
No, wait, I want to ask you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're trying to confirm to us that the Pape took money from Kun to put on the ticket?
My man, exactly. It happened 2017. Who Joseph Walker took as a running mate in my Negri? Is a poor man? No. No, not a poor man. Today, normally we're in a struggle with him from the day the CPP was founded, from the day the CPP split, normally will stay with him. Because normally don't have money, so normally will not his choice. Jeremiah Paco, he made $250,000 United States dollars available just for today program.
Oh, just for today?
Yeah.
Where are you getting all the information from? How authentic is your information?
So where are you getting all the news from now? The way they are telling you reliable thing. Where do you make it so reliable?
Yeah, I'm giving you reliable information.
Where you take it from?
Well, I will tell you, for me, I'm from District 9. Jeremiah Paco told me today in his speech, he spoke Bio, he spoke Mano, and from there he went back to his roots, where he came from, Maryland, and spoke the Dali. So for us, we will tell our people, we don't wear aeroplane ski. Let's say aeroplane ski, then we call ourselves sheep.
Thank you. Let's take the final caller.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
We're great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so kindly, my brother. You know, the things that the young people Megan talk all our.
Megan talk.
Yeah, you know, when some people
Megan really talk.
Yeah, when some people that come on public transport to preach for me, preach policy, only because they want to sacrifice themselves, and preach follow. You know, I listened to someone saying that if I get some money for them, I have to say he has any reliance to that.
That's why we're even asking him.
Eh?
I said that's why we're even asking him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not relying. That's what he just take it from him. But let me just go to the point. You know what?
My man, who is the ticket for?
Hello?
Go ahead. Who is the mess with ticket for? Who is the ticket for? They make me ticket for my head to talk again. What do you laugh?
Yeah, so, brother, you know, I am very, very happy for the participation in my opinion. With all due respect to Senator Kanga Lawrence and Mr. Costa.
Okay.
And I beg you, let me get with all due respect to Senator Kanga Lawrence and Mr. Costa. You know the reason why I'm so happy for the public to make this decision? Because it was alleged that Madam Kanga Lawrence destroyed the Liberty Party only because she wanted to be a vice nominee to Ambassador Bwakai. And again, Mr. Costa was the mastermind under the CPB in the CPB for the CPB to destroy simply because they wanted to become a running mate to Mr. Bwakai.
So like, what are you talking to him when they tell you how you feel now? That's the way you're talking.
So there you go. You tell your own thing for your own way you're talking over.
Thank you.
If you not want to betray, find a friend at me.
You better find a friend like Tia Williams and Anthony Jeffron Jr.
If you not want to betray, find a friend at me. Bombe, find a friend at me.
Me, I don't got nothing.
Bombe, find a friend at me. Find a friend at me. Find a friend at me. The bestie na sweet like my bestie. The bestie da la bestie. Find a friend at me. I say, see bestie one.
We're taking a musical brief out, folks. This song here by Teddy Rai and Eric Jisoo. They want me to go. I say, It's on a Friday. The weekend starts today. OYO means you're on your own.
The bestie na sweet like my bestie. The bestie da la bestie. Find a friend at me. I say, see bestie wanting to weffy. Find a friend at me.
And this is the part that stirs me up.
They won't step on my blessing.
Congratulations to my producer, the man Ishmael Smith, alias Editor Smith. The birthday comes on May 10th. Next Wednesday. Congratulations to you, Editor Smith, from all of us here at ABC Radio. One of Liberia's finest, the man Ishmael Smith, alias Editor Smith of ABC Radio. Congratulations in advance.
They want me go, I say, they want me go, I say, Some friends la 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 bestie, fine friend. I say, see bestie, bestie wanting to weffy, want him alone, fine friend, let me. If you not want betrayal, find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. If you not want betrayal, find a friend like me. Bombe oh, find a friend like me. Bombe jene oh, find a friend like me. Bombe, find a friend like me. Bombe jene oh, find a friend like me. Your bestie not sweet like my bestie. Your bestie da la la bestie. Fine friend. I say, see bestie wanting to weffy, want him alone. Fine friend let me. I hear them say they want me go. I say Some of them say they want me go. I say
but they can still eat fish and cookies together. You from the other side, I from this side, we can still dance together. Let's come together, between the peace. Liberia is all we are for.
Welcome Naro with his contribution on the Hard Talk this evening. Well, Anthony, you were coming in. Let me bring you on. Let's be back on the second and final lap of the show.
Yes, I'm seeing too much interest from
imagine
from our followers, from
the
our
phone
listeners.
lines are still blinking. Actually, you wouldn't believe it.
I'm seeing too much interest in this discussion.
Yeah.
And so
just in the space of 2-3 minutes, we have over 100+ missed calls.
So let continue. Let the people of Liberia have their say.
And I'm also seeing text messages, tons of text messages here. This one says, George Weah is a blessed man, period. This texter is anonymous, Anthony.
Okay. So let's continue to you because the people want to weigh in on this consistently, the so-called. So let's go ahead with this topic. It is because of the Liberian people we are here seated. So still call us on 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 and let's have the conversation. Joseph Boakai.
As we all move about ahead of these elections, let's maintain the peace and put aside our differences because Liberia is all we have. So we attempted once again to continue taking the calls on this particular subject because of the importance. We noticed the lines were still blinking about, we're on break, and even as we speak, the lines are still blinking. So let's take more calls. My colleague will continue to take the calls as we move close to the show this afternoon. Let's take this person here joining us. Not this afternoon, this evening. Sorry, it's already 5. Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, sir? My name is Lawrence. I'm calling from District Number 9.
Go ahead, Laurie. See you.
Yeah, I'm so glad Joseph Boakai accused the running mate is fast in that area. But we only telling him you go grandpa, so they will do it on the way there.
What kind of way are going to do
What
now?
do you mean?
We are flocking there. I'll just tell you.
All right.
You not get to for now, sir.
Okay, oh, thank you.
Okay.
When my mind papa not happy, the dishes can be empty.
077-105-100. 055-105-100.
Can be happy.
We'll be live on the final lap of the Hard Talk on ABC Radio. Today is exclusively for you, the callers, to just have your view across on this whole thing about running mate. That debate has ended, Anthony, as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, let's see who here. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Prince Bonan coming from Lynch Creek.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to bless somebody God for just number that name is running mate today.
Okay.
The issue of running mate has been over now. Yeah, and second, I hear people talking about Joseph Boakai actually chose Jeremiah Combs because of finance. And all my research that I know that Joseph Boakai is the fourth richest man within the Republic of Liberia. According to my research that I've done.
You
so
said what?
Combs
You
has
said,
money.
come again?
According to my research that I've done, Joseph Boakai is the fourth richest man in Liberia. As of 2023.
What's the source of that research?
So I just went to Google and searching the richest people in Liberia.
There should be a source. Google will link you to a particular place that information coming from.
All right. Anyway, Anthony, we had to.
Yeah. So if my uncle has money, then Boakai, then I don't know where his money is coming from. That's not concerned.
Thank you. Another caller is on this line. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome. Thanks for joining the conversation.
Yeah, my name is Melvin.
This way, Anthony.
And I call from Stokely.
But they call us again me.
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, my comment is we know the people will announce they're running mate today, but I will not lie to you. With the massive development we're seeing in Liberia now, because we are definitely business for the second time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh.
So let's pick up this person here from this other side. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
What's the name? Where you joining us from?
I'm Moses Kamoa. I come from Chikizu Padre.
Moses, go ahead.
A country, the student country I ever see, where you can hurt women's feelings, and then you still wanted to stay falling behind you.
Why you call hurting women's feelings? I don't think I understand.
So why I call it Ambassador Boakai said today, you know, it's strange. You can't get that woman fighting behind you for 2018 with all that happening to her or party or other things. She's still fighting, and even after that happening in the party there or in her party, it was because of that pronouncement that she made.
The main promise, normally anything.
But when you told me anything, why you buy around? You buy around all the voter perception. I mean, how they call it perception or something that happened. Everybody was calling for me.
Yeah, because we're together. So, my man, when you're together, you have to move together.
Okay, the only thing I get to say, is that you need to tend to the same opposition that they were in 2017.
All right.
Because that's what the political say. We have by the so now go to them.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Okay. Let's go to line 2 to do justice. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's the name? Where you joining us from?
Okay, you're speaking to Marakuna, owner of the article library. I want to say.
From where?
I'm joining you from the Bujo Island currently.
Go ahead.
The past President Joseph Boakai today, I can say, I would not call it a betrayal on his choice for the 2023 presidential election. You know, speaking of past running mate, it's not about picking the person who was with you to the start, because he didn't promise Jamaican Lawrence, anything although I support, although I was, I wanted her to be the first running mate, to Joseph Boakai.
Okay.
But the vice president had already made his choice.
Okay.
So it is incumbent upon all the opposition to come together. If they really want to defeat President Weah, to support of one goal, one person.
Thank you. Your line is getting bad. Can't be treating all of that when your line is correct. Hello?
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 Yeah. Hello?
What's your name? Where you join us from?
Anthony Brown joining from District 14.
Name say go ahead.
For today's program, I'm so excited. I'm happy for Joseph Boakai taking this decision today to announce Jeremiah Kuma as our running mate.
Okay, thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
What's your name? Where you join us from?
Yeah, good evening, brother.
What
your
name now, brother? Your name?
My name is Maya, joining from FDA community.
FDA community. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I know the library people then know that Joseph Boakai going to choose Jeremiah Kumpio. The moment Prince Johnson is supposed to Joseph Boakai, me I knew it from day one about Jeremiah Kumpio is not 24, so it might be surprised to them.
Oh, okay.
So but no matter what happened, 2023, I think they get Jogi at the edge again.
Okay.
So
all right, my brother. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100. More calls are coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. What's your name? Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call and form part of the presentation here on the program. We are still picking your calls. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? Where you join us from?
I'm joining you from the Ghana Boston.
What's your name?
I'm Joseph.
Go ahead, Joseph.
Thank you ever so much for the topic on the discussion. Many of us, more especially me, disappointed in Joseph Boakai for what he did. No wonder what the Bible says, the evil a man do, live after him.
So what evil did Joseph Boakai do by picking Jeremiah Kun?
How can you work with people or people work with you for 2-3 years working together on the same thing and just wake up and stab them at the back? I believe strongly this is a kind of attitude or repetitions he had that make Eli to take Joshua over him at the time. The evil a man sow, I'm telling you, he shall reap it. So definitely, Eli knew it, and that's why he reaped at the time. And because of what he has done, trust me, many of us have decided to support Joseph Boakai, not because he is qualified, not because he is so trustworthy, but because we really wanted to get this government out of power. But for what he has done, it's serious. It's almost like bringing Taylor back, on stage.
All right, my brother. Because thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know how I may bring Taylor back. Jeremiah Kuntu, and a politician, and a senator from Nima. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
I'm okay, Chief. What's your name? Where you call from?
This is Solomon from
Go ahead, Solomon.
Get me?
Go ahead.
Am I live? Hello?
Go ahead. You live.
Okay. we should be very, very careful before Prince Johnson becomes the next president.
How Prince Johnson will become the next president?
On record of killing president in Liberia. We should be very careful.
How Prince Johnson will become the next president when Prince Johnson not even
The
on
man
the ticket?
is on record of killing president in Liberia.
Now, man, hey, listen. Those are things. Hey, let me tell you now. Those are things we passed by long ago. Nobody thinking on that thing. That kind of thing there, Prince Johnson. That thing that ever since story. That story passed long time at BQ. It's not happening again. It will never happen in Liberia.
We pray that it may not happen.
It will not happen. It will never happen. So say me. Thank you.
We pray so. Thank you.
All right. Hello. Sorry. When you call, before you call, walk away from the radio or you lower the radio. And that's the only way we can have a safer and civilized conversation. Please. Hello. Hello. Hello, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Brahma William, and I join you from District 13 to be Pisatogo community at Makapi North.
Go ahead.
You see, the pronouncement today of Jeremiah Kun, it is something that will bring some division within the opposition group.
Okay.
Like what a party. The old man had demonstrated, what he did before, like at the time you were heading the CPP, he destabilized the CPP, like or destroying the entire CPP. And today, it is not good to be ungrateful like that.
And the man won in the CPP?
It wasn't his one.
So
that's his one, but now it was only his administration when the CPP got destroyed.
Why the other people don't help to put it back together?
Very good. The reason why the other people don't help to put it together because he told them that I will do this for you. I will choose you. You see, the reason why the other party was split is because the law of Delon Yombly, they all strongly believe, and they had a discussion that they were going to pick Yombly as a running mate.
Thank you.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why Obelete tried to call them back. They said no because what? They thought they were at the gate of hell.
All right. All right. But at the same time, Belete and people, they got their problem. Hello?
Yeah, my name is Musa V. Kumar, speaking from Karasa.
Go ahead, Musa.
Yeah, between the vice president business, everything that God said they're going to become vice president to Joseph Boakai. Let us forget about all the things here that will straighten this country here. That's all, nothing else. Don't all the things, this and that. I just, don't want to put the phone together.
Okay. All right.
So I'm breaking it, bro.
All right. All right. They hearing you. Thank God said they hearing you. They meant breaking you. Tell you that whole thing. That they made choose. You're like your cry, tear and blood. From now to any time. The mirror they say now there, you moving for now. So that one on your own. I mean, I hope you walk away from the radio because you're giving me serious feedback here. Hello?
Hello, this is Uncle James, and I'm calling from a resident in Johnsonville.
Go ahead.
You see, life is all about give and take. These are things that we refer to at times as challenges. So, you need to cooperate in the political arena of Liberia. You need to collaborate. And then bring Liberia to a place of rest so that we will live our life in harmony. Okay. What happened to choosing another person that was not on my mind? This is what we've been going throughout. The disaster politics in this country is too much. It can be my, President Weah. He decided to even change any other president to be his vice president. I don't got a problem with that.
So let me ask you one question quickly.
Yeah.
If you are the one in that case that you have to stand by Joseph Boakai, and you because of that, a serious conflict is in your political party. You did everything. You put your time. At the end of the day, the person leave you out and pick another person. Somebody who has not even sacrificed a day for that person.
Yes, good.
Will you feel good?
So, okay, this is what, it comes to understanding.
Will you feel good? That's the first question.
I will feel that if you don't stop with me, in us. But I believe that Yomli Kanga and the other people were informed that after that the party said he was going to take his running mate outside AP. So I mean, it was obviously known.
There's a difference between telling you and you agreeing. So you tell me I agree. And that thing you talking there, Papi, I still on with you. I agree. But you're forced to do it. You have to take it because like, you don't want to get a power. You don't want to get a gavel in your hand.
That is that. If you say, if I say no to you, and you see that you have or arrow here, you will go ahead and I will for sake of peace, I will say support you.
Oh no! Supporting not for peace, Benny. When you support a man, it will not bring any instability. So you could even be my father. You contesting, I decide not to support you. I'm going for you. I'm not supporting you. I go in different place. I go do my different thing, and I won't get anything to do with peace. And the other one, no. And I want to call peace. And I want to bring instability. Thank you, Chief.
Don't you we tear the country apart and then
No. Don't get me wrong. When normally go and join another party, how does that tear the country apart?
Okay, but no.
No, boss man, no, wait. Answer that question now. So I say when normally don't support Bwaka, it means that the country will be apart. No, normally can go support different party and we'll still be in peace when election comes. Whoever wins, that person wins.
That's what I'm saying.
But you say for the sake of peace, you support.
What I'm saying. For the sake of peace, if you join another party, there will be no conflict.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Another person here. Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Pasali. This is Paco calling from Tisina.
This is ABC Radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the topic. Pasali here today, one for the occasion.
This is Anthony, please.
Oh, Anthony.
You know the radio, you call it on, Chief?
Yeah, I do ABC. My mother video all call only.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the topic. One for the occasion to attend call in control.
Okay.
But other people call in crowd of contain or the 4-5 president. So that tells something that nobody again the party should keep on the other party who no share of responsibility and in problem.
All right.
There's a better set of ambush who come to care the senator. What would you do? Can people feel it? 17 days. The show taking paper.
So what kind of people Sherry will bring? The woman tea?
No, that's the one who damage the party.
Damage what kind of party now?
Yeah, the party.
So Benete say the woman a political leader. That woman could agree, say, okay, I'm not a political leader again. I join Joseph Bwaka.
Bizarre, political running. That was also. Yeah, Papa corner, Papa when they took Papa told her over 4-3 months. Papa call all of them.
Yeah, so she also agree.
Papa want to care about the Papa.
No, man, Papa, no, I want to care about me.
No, man, that's also, man. That all kind of care. No, that's all kind of for peace.
All right, my brother. Thank you.
All right.
So your call the woman, you start talking to her now. Your call and start talking to her, say, come out for peace sake. So you normally can't get Lawrence. Your people say you should come out for peace sake. And that's the best way. 0777. We're taking what's the time? We're taking 2 more persons. Then we are out of this place. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
What's your name? Where you call from? 30 seconds.
My name is I'm calling from Oro.
Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Yeah. You see, today you might have to be on the woman. The woman paying away for long, the more struggle at the end of the day and let the woman down.
Don't buy all this struggle thing.
The more struggle with it, man.
Struggle with it. Struggle with it.
Yeah, say you seen it.
What do you see?
At the end of the day, why you do it?
What do you see? I see nothing.
Why you expect the water to go to your support for you? I agree with that.
All right.
I agree.
The people say for the sake of Liberia, the woman will come back.
No, guys. I saw this stuff.
All right. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
What's your name? Where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Jones K. Betty calling from Oro this afternoon.
Go ahead, Betty.
Yeah. Let me just give some clarity as it relates to
a regular caller, but no Paco said, young is in court. Yes, but you know what thing we fail to learn in this country? The final arbiter of justice, which is the Supreme Court, came out with an opinion in favor of Musa Bedide. What does he call again? If Musa Bedide will take legal action, the action will be against an institution, not against Yombi Kanga Lawrence. There's nothing a court proceeding between the both of them. There's nothing like that. We should have started like your Tio said, Ambassador Boyka lacks leadership, and he has demonstrated it once again. And I'll tell you, that ticket is not competitive. Our coalition, sir, we are so happy we heard the news and see President, we will retain the presidency. I'm telling them, we are going to beat them.
So you're celebrating now?
No, we are celebrating.
Yeah.
Look at the face of Prince Johnson. Bring it by the wall there, Prince Johnson.
You're taking for the put now.
No one let's see my brother come Anthony, bring it by the wall there, the face of Prince Johnson.
No,
it's not Jeremiah. That's Prince Johnson.
Not Prince Johnson.
That's all de facto Prince Johnson.
You know that
one. That's a de facto Prince Johnson.
You know that one.
Is that what run this country?
I know about that one.
No, I don't see what Prince Johnson later Jeremiah as a criminal. You see the record. It is there. You are a journalist. He later Jeremiah as a criminal.
No, listen. Yes. My journalist can't tell the thing. Why get record on? Why get proof for? So are you the politician?
Okay, let me give you a source. Can you, your brother in the profession, Carson Williams from Freedom FM, he played where he later Jeremiah as a criminal and where he considered Boyka as a man walking with makeup.
My issue here is,
yes,
somebody calling somebody criminal, don't make the person criminal.
But that my argument. There's a same no point for to Boyka to be nominated as the vice running mate. Why should you bring someone later as a criminal now, a vice running mate? Is you a moral person?
Thank you, Chief.
Pedro Costa later than the export of him up.
Thank you. We have to go home. We have to go now. We have to go. And so this is CRC. We're using him to go home on this note. Time share on your share.
Show me the way and I'm waiting.
You know, I read this statement yesterday. He was like asking Joseph Boyka.
Play me low.
I time I share on his share, but now you losing the share.
I worry of your black.
But I say, man, finally the former vice president, political leader of the Unity Party, Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai, has elected Nimba County Senator Pan Jeremiah Kong over Grand Bassa County Senator Nyombli Kanga Lawrence.
Yes.
So what are we going to do? You like it or you like it, you will take it.
You give me more.
And so all of what you people have said,
don't give up on me.
The woman sacrifice.
God, don't give up.
Papa says he promised the woman anything. So you have to pick somebody you wanted. Until we come your way, that will be on Monday. My name is Anthony Q. J. Fan Jr. Theo Williams and I will be here. Thanks to Ishmael Smith.
God don't give up.
Widely known as Editor Smith.
God don't give up.
Technically handle this presentation. Until then, the Hard Talk takes 8 regular weekend break. Have yourself a pleasant good evening from Arabia. Bye bye.
Thanks and praise. A capelle cool as me I understand.